I used to stay in Kurmangla only, near Oasis Mall.
Oh,
Oasis Mall, that is the posh area of Bangalore.
yes, sir.
I used to travel also. I have seen one day cricket match also in your Chinna Swami Stadium cricket match.
Yes, sir.
There is a very good. At Bangalore airport, you get down, there is a SC buses and all. Nowadays, it has come to Mumbai also, but it has been started the SC bus and digital bus in from Bangalore only. In India, first time Bangalore, it has started. Now every
Okay.
city will find Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Mumbai. After that, when Bangalore has started first.
Yes,
A
sir.
low bed bus. You have seen a low bed bus, AC buses.
Yes, sir.
Bangalore weather is also good compared to other city. In evening, you will find the little bit raining season and all. Very good.
Yes.
All this. Your computer science, what you are doing?
So computer science only means computer
The computer
science.
science, BTech or B or diploma, degree you are doing.
Sir, degree, sir.
10,
BE.
10, 12, where from you done? 10th and 12th?
So I was in Odisha. I did 10, 12 in DAV public school. Odisha, Katak.
You did schooling from Cuttack. You are basically Oriya people?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Odisha is also good places. Everything. Cement hub is there nowadays. Industry will find lots of industry in Odisha. Odisha is developing a state.
Yes, sir.
Mallik sir is not joining today, I believe that. Pankaj ji,
Sir, I send your number to Malik sir a few days before. You talk with sir Malik sir?
Mallik sir has called up me. He was actually making some house in Bag, Calcutta, his own house. So he was wanted to about glass knowledge. He wanted to take from me. I have guided him whatever I was knowing, best of my knowledge.
Okay, okay.
He is making some glasses and all because I'm the man of basically building material, Pankaj ji. I'm the BTech and
Yes,
MBA,
yes.
and I'm building material. I have worked in cement, steel, glass, all kind of building. Building, when you make any building, there is a
Yes,
366 item is needed, lump sum. I'm saying the 360
yes, yes.
lots of material is needed. There, once you go in that particular product known as a building material. So if you toilet commode, hai na, commode. Once you go
Yes,
to commode, there is also big market is there. Lots of company, Hindustan or today European people also reaching over here in India. Everywhere you will find competition, competition, and competition. Now today is the time of money. If you want to make money, then go join computer science. Computer people are making good money. Where is that Amarnath sir? Amarnath sir, how he is?
yes. Ramana sir is joining. He demanding send me link. I send him. 1 second. He will join. Yes, he is joining.
Yes. Good evening, Amarnath sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good
How
evening,
is that,
sir.
sir? After a long time, I'm seeing you, sir. Actually, Chhat Puja, I was in Bihar.
Oh, wow.
I was there. As busy. Sometimes, yeah, Pankaj used to send. After that, as we came here, Mumbai again, as busy.
Yeah. How is everybody else doing? I see Pankaj, you, Mrityunjay, Aryan, Naveen. Nice. Same team, huh?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. So, what is the topic today?
Pankaj ji, what is topic of today?
Today's topic is only science. But science, which topic, Aryan?
Hmm.
Still not
Sir,
decided, sir.
Aryan, tomorrow Aryan is exhibition for science. So he has prepared some topic for tomorrow for his speak, and he's also some speak in front of teacher and many of person unknown person also. So you can
So then
talk
he
with
should
Aryan.
practice it today.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let him practice it here. He
yes,
should do
sir.
the rehearsal.
Yes, sir.
So, Aryan, your show today. Go ahead and present what you are going to talk tomorrow.
Aryan,
Yes,
speak,
sir.
Aryan.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to introduce our project. It is on solar system. There are planets in our solar system, and we have made charts to represent this. The biggest planet is Jupiter, and the coldest one is Neptune. The brightest and the hottest one is Venus.
Hmm.
Yes, Mars species like this. Mm.
Yes, Aryan, I just talked with Mallik sir. He will join soon.
Okay.
Yes. So, Mrityunjay, you are
I
computer science. So you want to say something regarding something new in your mind while we are
sir,
listening?
sir, actually, I had a question for Amarnath, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, currently in my third semester, so they are teaching me electronics.
Hmm.
So they are introducing me to concepts such as VHDL code and K map, which I have no idea about. So can you please explain me those in simple terms so that I can grasp those concepts?
Okay. So, basically, have you taken a class on basic electronics yet, or this is the first course they are introducing you?
This is the first course, sir.
Okay.
Good evening,
Have
sir.
you taken class of circuits, electrical circuits?
No, sir. This is the first time, sir. Actually, in 12th we had circuits such as the AND gate, NAND gate, NOR gate. I
Yeah.
only know that much, sir.
Okay. So then, so most important thing is that to understand the electronics, first you have to understand all these gates, basic electronics. Okay, and then basically the way electronics work is that you have to ultimately put it in some kind of electronic, what we call it, electronic packaging, that um, uh, your machine has ultimately to talk to you. So at a different level, basically there are different software, different systems which do their part of the work, and then ultimately, computer works for you, and I can interact with the computer, which is nothing but the electronics ultimately. I see Malik ji, welcome back.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what it is, and I think if you send me the questions, maybe I'll try to find some literature. There is not much I can explain here because it's all algorithm and coding, how you do the packaging, right? It's a huge field. So there are different methods, different procedures. Different countries have like different way of doing it. So basically, it is consider it that there are two part: hardware and software. Okay,
Yes, sir.
hardware part is basically you have the computer chips on which you have electronics, and then you need the driver who can drive them to work for you. That is what is the software ultimately. So that is the game electronics. Electronics is nothing but a game of hardware and software. That's why you have so many Indians working in this field as a software engineer. So if you send me the your topics or your syllabus, maybe I'll have to do a little bit of study because I don't remember everything right away. And this is not the forum where I can explain in 1 minute. So send me and Malik ji the information you have about the class, and then maybe we can little bit prepare, and then we can have it in another session. Uh, Maybe you can repeat your question for Malik ji because he's a physicist, so maybe he can answer this question from different way. I can answer it from engineering point of view.
Yes, sir. Sure. I'll send the syllabus to you right away, sir.
Yeah, send to both of us.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, okay, Aryan, your Guruji is here. Now ask your questions.
Now, Aryan has many Guruji here. Amarnath ji, my Pankaj ji, Naveen ji, Raj ji. We are all gurus for Aryan. What?
Sir, even for me also.
For you. Yeah. I told just because he's the youngest, of course, we are all, see, we are all have to learn from everyone else. Life is really someone who learns from everyone, even from a small person, you can learn many things.
And it never ends.
Yeah, it never ends. Today, if you have read, all of you read the newspaper today, Times of India, there is a very interesting article that it says about this climate change. This is the fifth or sixth time this is happening. So,
It's a COP28.
yeah,
The
That's the
COP28
meeting.
summit.
No, that's the meeting. He's talking about that this the problem we are facing in the this planet is fifth
yeah,
or sixth time. Yes.
yes. This is the fifth or sixth time. Earlier, five times, what happened is that 82 to 83% of the life vanished. But interesting fact is that the last four climate change and extinction, means life vanishing away, happened because of the natural causes, like say meteors coming, like say a lot of volcanic activity. Every time it was the carbon dioxide that was responsible. And there are evidences, they have found in the stones evidence of all these things. This time the climate change is happening created by man. So how sad it is. And already people are saying that 1.3 degrees centigrade has already increased. 1.5 degrees centigrade was the limit. So another zero point 0.2 degrees centigrade, and then we'll see all the catastrophe happening everywhere around the earth. It will start. It is a slow process. It will start. Okay, so now let's get to our young people. So Aryan is having it toggling. He's going away and coming in, going away, coming in. What's the problem?
Probably it doesn't interest
Sir,
him
I
what we
think
are
it's a
talking.
network issue.
It's a network issue.
It's a network issue, sir.
He
Okay.
has joined
All right.
again.
Yes,
Hello,
Aryan,
Aryan.
please
How are you?
unmute.
Aryan, you are on mute. Aryan, you are on mute. Aryan, you are unmute. Aryan? No, he's not able to unmute. What's the matter actually?
Aryan,
Yeah.
Aryan, first of all, unmute, then ask the question. Naveen ji, it's a network issue. Aryan, so Mrityunjay, you have a question. Can you repeat?
No,
Sir, ask.
Yes, sir.
he no
So
very.
Aryan,
while he is coming back, Aryan is preparing for a lecture tomorrow. He has to deliver a lecture to his class or in his school about planetary system. So he started talking, and then we got diverted. So let's go back to track, and let's give floor to Aryan. He will be presenting. Aryan, are you ready?
He has to unmute himself.
Aryan, please unmute.
Where is his dad? He should help him.
Yes, actually, his dad is in Gujarat.
Yes.
Oh,
And
he's not there. Okay.
No, now he has
yes,
come.
Aryan, Aryan, yes, I think it's some network issue.
So, so as he gets ready, Mrityunjay, what's your news?
Sir, currently I'm enrolled in a winter school. So they are teaching me how to do data processing of
Oh,
X-ray binaries.
oh my God. Acha?
So it's although like MSc second year level stuff, but I have to grasp it so slowly. I'm currently in the stage of installing a software in Linux operating system so that I can do the processing procedures. So they had done two classes. Today was one of the classes at 8 they it ended at 8:30, and I have to learn that. I have to do it. So the software is still not installing for me. I have to learn that. It'll take few more days, and I have to start doing it.
Oh, I see. That's very nice.
So, Mrityunjay, which year you said you are in? You are in third year or fourth year?
I'm in my second year, sir. Beginning of second year, third semester.
Oh, okay. All right. So, but I thought that first 2 years they pretty much teach very basics like physics, chemistry, math, and all those kind of, if I remember. Now they are
Uh,
already teaching you advanced courses, electronics, and all that.
Actually, the for us the scheme has changed in Bangalore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we come under VTU, Visvesvaraya Technological University. So in
Hmm.
first year we had basic physics, but along with it we had quantum computing and quantum mechanics,
Hmm.
and which were introduced to new subjects that wasn't there in just our previous batch. So
Okay.
it was completely new for us. So entire scheme
Okay.
has changed for us.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So quality of education is improving a little bit, I guess.
Yes.
Do you know that for all of you that we in the top 100 universities of the world, we don't have even a single university from India. It's so sad.
Yes, sir. Even IIS is not there.
So we really have to. I don't know why can't we at least just like uh, Maliki, just like what you say that they created in the Nehru time Tata Institute of Fundamental Research like that. Why can't we create a top class university like MIT in India?
No, but I
I
think
mean,
the way the Westerners judge the university, if you see the parameters, no, it is very peculiar parameters are there. So,
mm,
so in some of the things, Indian Institute of Science comes in, and even IITs they come in. But in some other, indexing, they don't find a place.
yeah,
That's because there are the parameters. If you see, they vary from one this thing to another one. So that is why this problem comes. Otherwise,
yeah.
if you see the Indian Institute of Science, even the citation wise and even the quality of research is world class. There is no doubt about it. Even
Mm.
Tata Institute of Fundamental Research is also quite good. In fact, all the
No,
streams.
it has always been a premier institution.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows about that place.
Yeah.
Sir, but there are some underdogs here. So, like in Coromandel, we have Indian Institute of Astrophysics. So they are building that 30-meter telescope. They're building, I think, one part of the telescope. That is, I think, 50 to 40, 60 mirrors, big mirrors in Bangalore only.
Mm,
And there is NICER. There are ISAs created solely for research, but they are not highlighted. Even
mm,
IIST in Tiruvananthapuram.
mm. No, it's, I mean, we also have to be careful in what we share and what we don't share, because China is stealing everybody's technology. Like
Yes.
in America right now, the main worry is that it spends a lot of money in research and development before producing any technology, and then China just steals it. So you have spent multi-million or billion-dollar, and China goes spying all kind of things they do, and they just take it away from you. So uh, that's why in the Western world they don't share your knowledge, or you can call it any innovation they have. They like to utilize it first for a while, and then when that's why the patent laws come in place. That first 20 years, once you file the patent, nobody else can use it unless you pay the royalty to the person or the company who is producing that patent. So it's okay not to share everything, but I think in general we have to keep improving, and our universities, it has to be also the uh, private and public both. I don't understand, like for example, Ambani. I mean, he has made so much money from India. It didn't come from his dad's pocket. But has he started any university? At least Tata and Birla in the old days uh, uh, created so many universities. What about Ambani or Adani? Have they done any public work like institutions?
So
No,
actually, they
probably.
should start. They
Yeah,
should start, and they should also take care that they just don't start any other normal engineering college or any degree college.
yeah. That is the thing, and I think we need at least five, six top tier, universities, very broad place, more focused on science. I see our most of the universities are just focused on arts, right? I mean, still, I see that there is nothing like in the Western world. You have kind of university is known for the scientific STEM areas and the non-STEM areas. Like for example, here you have MIT for science and Harvard for the non-STEM area. I mean, they are still great. Harvard is also very good in science. It's not like they are not, but when it comes to science, the MIT gets the first name that as a top university. So yeah, we have to do that one.
Actually,
Keep
Amarnath
going
ji,
in that
this
direction.
this research also is a function of how much money the government puts in the research. See,
Yes,
in
of course it is.
USA, you have also like say Stanford is privately funded,
Yeah,
totally privately funded,
and
which
then
I
and then,
don't
then
think
not only that.
anyone in India can do it.
Yeah,
So
and
now
the
the Indian government, I think the research component is hardly 3%.
yeah,
Education is, they want to increase it to 6%. I think they are saying that after the next election, they'll be increasing the education budget.
yeah,
But the
because
research budget is so low that it doesn't encourage people and rather forces our good students to go away to other countries.
yeah.
Like say this Arizona State University, the astrophysics center is completely almost manned by Indians. Most of
Well,
them
I
are
mean,
brilliant
in fact,
Indians.
if you go to any university, in any university or any research institution, you will find that kind of situation, that there is at least 25% of the faculties are Indians in the universities. And if you go to the company, private companies, you will find that every research group is um, at least one third is Indian, one third Chinese, and one third is the rest American and everybody else. That's how it is. I tell you a very interesting story. I think like 5 years back, I was working for IBM Global Foundry. IBM kind of sold itself, a microelectronics division, to Global Foundry that time. And Sanjay Jha was that time the CEO of the Global Foundry, so that you guys know. He was a prominent figure in, I would say, in the last decade, but now he had faded out. But the point is that so I was in the research and development for 7 nanometer. That's what I was working on at that time at IBM and Global Foundry. And I was in the thin film deposition group. And even in thin film, there is another area, specialized area called chemical mechanical polishing. That's where is my most of the work. And so I was there. And we had a group of maybe about 15 people, I would say. Yeah, roughly about maybe not 15, maybe 12 or 13. That had about 1, 2, 3, 4 technicians, and rest were all scientists or engineers, you call it, including. And in that one, the group leader or group manager was Indian, and of course, all the people in the group were either Indian or Chinese. There were 3 technicians; they were Americans.
That's
You know,
interesting.
so it tells you. I'll have to dig that photo somewhere. It's amazing. So that tells you about how things work in America. That they don't have the manpower because what is happening is that money talks. So the people in America, unless they are really uh, dedicated in science or love science too much, they pretty much gravitate towards becoming the managers and management and finance and all those kind of stuff. So there is a shortage, uh, not engineering and science is not really the always as a what you call top profession. Yes, they like to become the CEO of the companies and they drive the technology, those kind of things they are very good at, but they are not interested in general Americans that much as we are in the scientific activities. So they gravitate towards becoming the managers, all level of managers and all things. And Indian and Chinese end up doing all the good work or dirty work, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that is true. So, but actually, the whole thing is driven by the requirement and the money which the private and the government puts in the research and all that, which is
I
still
think,
lacking.
yeah, government here is, I mean, in pre-university department, you will find that there is a funding from the government, from the Army, Navy, Air Force, universities, if you go. So NIH, there is so many different wings of the government. Um, American government, they have developed a very good system where they partner with the universities for basic research. They start first. And then once the basic research has been done, then they pretty much it become interesting for the private university, I mean private companies, and then they start to take over from there and become the research and development wing takes over, and then they develop the product. That's how they do here. Say, for example, internet was not developed by private universities or private companies. Internet was developed by American military research and development. Like that, many things. Everything is like, for example, radar system long time back in 40s was done by like that. So
Yeah, no, Amarnath ji, actually the internet part, as far as it is concerned, the major development which took place was at CERN. You know, the CERN, there is a very interesting story why the internet was developed. That www which you see is coined by the CERN people in Switzerland.
hmm.
That particle physics center which is there. It is, what was the
Oh, okay.
problem was that, yeah, the experiment, what used to happen is that experimental results, whosoever was at the center, he first used to grab the data, analyze it, and get Nobel Prize and this prize and that prize.
Mm.
People who were contributing to it, and there were India is also a contributor to that, they got the data later on.
Hmm.
That is why all the countries they joined together. They said no, no, all data must be shared simultaneously when the
Yes.
experiment is being done, and that's what made internet come up. So they wanted to have a way system by which all the data gets shared simultaneously, so that one group doesn't get it. Because you know, in particle physics, one group means there are 400, 500 people doing the job. Ultimately, only one or two people get Nobel Prize. That is
Yeah.
very sad, actually. But it is the contribution is from 400 people. It's
Yeah, of
a
course.
yeah, yeah. Everybody contributes in a small way, but the person who gives the idea, he gets the Nobel Prize.
Yeah. Thinker. Thinker.
It is so sad. So all those 400 people feel internally very sad that कोई तो ले गया मार करके हमको तो कुछ मिला नहीं.
Yeah,
You
that is what is called capitalism.
know?
There is no socialism
Yeah,
in the Western
in
world.
this, in this one. Acha, Mrityunjay, I have a question for you. I think Pankaj ji, this Aryan is facing difficulty. He is not able to unmute. There is
Yes,
something
sir.
problem.
Yeah.
So Mrityunjay, I had one question for you. What do they teach you that what is quantum mechanics?
Sir,
Again.
basic stuff only. Like that part they taught me particle in a infinite well, and the
Hmm.
energy levels, and how to find the time independent Schrodinger equation.
Hmm.
Actually the course is advanced, but teachers are not qualified. So when the professor said that you better you prepare yourself from YouTube, I'll be helping you, but I won't be of much help.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yes, sir. So whatever I did from internet only.
So they did not teach what is the basics of quantum mechanics. Did they
No,
teach
sir.
that?
No, sir. They only taught
Yeah.
what is in the syllabus and
Actually,
what is.
Mrityunjay, do you know that they don't teach you basics because nobody knows it? It will surprise you that quantum mechanics, we know the equations and everything, and it solves the problem very accurately, very nicely. But what those equations mean, nobody knows up till now. There are so many. You'll be surprised, actually. The only thing that has happened is that I think this year's Nobel Prize, no, last year's, that entanglement, an idea which came up in quantum mechanics. Based on
Yes.
that, he has done something, something practical. So that is giving some hope that very soon we'll be able to understand what quantum mechanics is. But quantum mechanics is among the least understood thing. Uh, but do they teach you what is the relationship between quantum mechanics and quantum computing?
No, sir. It was completely done by me.
Yeah.
Why don't you throw some light on that for all of us?
Sir,
Yeah, yeah,
Malik
nobody
ji?
knows. Nobody knows, so I also don't know.
Well,
so in quantum computing, they taught us matrices, that the
Yeah,
gates and bracket notation.
oh my God, that's good. That's so you see, these all work. See how accurately they work. But then what is the basis of that? In fact, the Schrodinger equation has got imaginary numbers. So some people are now questioning why there are imaginary numbers in a equation which is a description of the real world. So a lot of people are questioning. No, but the basic is very, very, I mean, still people don't understand. And like say, if you go by the just a few words, I would say, like say, you might have, actually, you should read a book by David Bohm. He has tried to throw some light,
So
and
is
there
it
is,
Thomas
uh,
Wong or David Wong?
yeah, he has. Okay, I'll put one book which is quite good. I'll put in that group. You can go through that, and there are few YouTube also this one. But you see the Schrodinger cat problem will tell you that why it is difficult. According to quantum mechanics, if there is a cat in a box,
Yes,
now until you do the experiment, you don't know whether the cat is alive or dead. So the description of that cat is that it is a sum of dead and alive cat.
yes, sir.
So and when you do the experiment, then you find it's alive. So that is the number that has come. What it means basically is, but of course we know that classical mechanics doesn't work at very low levels. That maybe next time. Now today there is no time. I will tell you some of the very nice experiments which were done in the early 90s and even now, that tells that really the classical mechanics fails completely at very low level, means at small particle level.
Yes, sir.
But quantum mechanics is still a very least understood, among the least understood things, but it works. It gives results. So you are able to make quantum computers, but you don't understand how it works.
Yes, sir.
So that is a very interesting thing. Uh, when I was studying, they taught quantum mechanics earlier. They used to teach in MSc. So my teacher came in the class and he said, I am going to teach you nuclear physics, and that is very unclear physics. And I will teach you quantum mechanics, which I don't understand. you
Sir, at least you are honest.
yeah, that I'm talking about 40 years back. So, and still the situation, nuclear physics, more or less, we understand. But then again, the basic of that is difficult actually. But then, what I wanted to know what your teacher told you about quantum mechanics.
Sir, in that, and sir, basically we didn't have much in quantum mechanics, just the
Hmm.
basics, like that energy formula, A equals to h nu equal to h nu h c by lambda, and
No,
that
these are
is
fine. These are fine. You must ask your teacher. Please tell us that why I should agree to what quantum mechanics tells us. Why classical mechanics doesn't work. So you must ask your teacher, and you must make him that he should make you understand these points. So, and particularly, you should try to understand the double slit experiment. Young's
yes,
inference pattern, no?
yes,
So, say, this is, in fact, Amarnath ji, I was just thinking that if there was a museum in Darbhanga which taught to the students Young's double slit experiment and many things, so that young students can, understand and appreciate quantum mechanics a little bit.
sir. Actually, we had studied double slit experiment in class 12th.
Yeah, you studied that, but did you understand what is the meaning of that? It's very, if you go deep into it, you will understand quantum mechanics a little bit, not full. You will understand. See why the classical mechanics prediction doesn't work at all.
Yes, sir.
So how and why?
So
So
in the demonstrate experiment, if you the experiment says that if you pass a light through two very close slits, it will
yes,
form a wave-like interference pattern
yes,
on the
yes,
screen behind.
yes, yes,
But if you observe that same light pattern by some instrument, the pattern will change so that's just two slits.
yes, yes. So,
Yes,
so the particle is behaving like a particle and like a wave, both.
yes, sir.
Yeah. And even recently also people did experiments with electron. And electron is a particle, we all know about that. But then
Yes, sir.
electron started behaving when it passed through the slits. They made एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन करके उसको स्लिट से क्रॉस करवाए and they found that it is behaving like a quantum mechanical particle.
Yes, sir.
And there is one more interesting thing, that Einstein never got a prize for theory of relativity.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he got the Nobel Prize for photoelectric effect. And it's
Yes,
not that he discovered photoelectric effect. Photoelectric effect was known to the world even 20 years before him.
yes,
But
sir.
he explained it, he explained it in a quantum mechanical way. Uh, he proved the photoelectric effect is such that it proves that a particle, electron is both a particle and a wave. But surprisingly, even before his death, Einstein was asked that, "Do you believe in quantum mechanics?" He said, "I don't believe it."
Yes, sir. He said God doesn't play dice or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That Schrodinger cat is a dice problem, no?
Yes, sir.
Where the cat is live or dead. Until you don't throw it, you don't know it.
Yes, sir.
But now you see they are telling that even our universe is a quantum mechanical universe. So in that universe, things keep on moving and suddenly a universe is generated. So all these things are coming up. Most of them are not verified. People are still struggling with the quantum mechanics.
Yes, sir. Even some things are very much hyped. Like that, they mean different things, but their hype meaning is something different.
Uh, yeah,
So
that human beings do that. Science never does it. Science always tells you the fact.
yes, exactly. The same thing means that those non-scientific people, those are like science preachers or like science populators and science creators, they are hyping the subjects. Like suppose
Hmm.
it is hyped that if when you don't see electron, they are waves. When you see electron, they are particles. So people think that okay, if you see electron, they are particles. If you don't see, they are waves. If you close your eyes, so it is that kind of ideology.
Oh, does your teacher say that if you see it is a particle and if you don't see it is wave, is it?
No, 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 man. Our teacher doesn't say anything at all. I just like ask people. I heard from them, and so
Yes.
I told them, okay, this is not the case. We use instrument to measure the stuff. Even my friends also they have the same notion. Okay, if you see electrons, they are particles. If you don't see, they are waves.
Acha, okay.
So this is
So
the kind of negative influence the hype has.
yeah, hype means because we are not able to understand it completely.
Yes,
So
sir.
God only knows when we'll understand it. So till then, there will be a lot of theories. But this entanglement, which has won Nobel Prize, is a very promising step.
Yes, sir.
Uh, and even your quantum computing is
Yes,
a
sir.
one step. So
So
did they tell
recently,
you what is this? What is how does quantum computing come from quantum mechanics? Did they teach
so it's
you
based on
this knowledge?
superconductivity and Josephson effect.
What effect?
It's based on
Hmm.
Josephson effect,
Hmm.
sir, and superconductivity,
No, but what is quantum about it?
quantum tunneling, sir.
Okay.
So that in that effect, particular kind of effect that the quantum particles pass from one object to another or for pass through a gap without crossing the gap.
Right, right. That itself is a very kind of well idea, something which is very difficult.
Very kind of in not intentional, very illogical kind of idea, but it still prevails.
Yeah. So
Actually, we were taught this Josephson effect and RF squid, and this in physics in first sem.
yeah, yeah. You must make your teacher convince you that where classical mechanics fails, and that is the reason why quantum mechanics has come. Had classical mechanics not failed, there would not have been quantum mechanics, because classical mechanics is a very well established thing. So tell your teacher that they must give you some examples and convince you that really classical mechanics doesn't work. So sad, but it doesn't work. So you should get convinced, then you can do quite well in all the quantum related things.
Yeah, necessity is the mother of invention. Now, in the electronics, we are also almost reaching to the end of the semiconductor. What we can do? I mean,
Yeah.
right now we make computer chips of 2 nanometer. Maybe you will be able to make one. And what we'll do after that? It will stagnant. Basically, it will become just like the product, like what you call grocery store. You will have things, but after that, we need to come up with something, right?
Mm.
So same thing. Classical mechanics, when it failed, then new mechanics has come, and we are facing similar challenge now in the computing. This modern era of computing is going to be very soon stagnant after 1 nanometer semiconductor. What we are going to do beyond that? Nobody is talking yet.
Yeah. Yes. So
but but there is always hope. Something new always comes up. You know, from the from nowhere, from
yeah, yeah.
nowhere, suddenly some new discoveries happens to solve the problem. So young scientists like Mrityunjay and Aryan and all these guys, who knows, they will come up with something new.
Right, right. But Amarnath ji, my one question to you is that why silicon is a preferred material? Why not gallium? You can't do the same thing with gallium?
Gallium is also used. So I think it has more to do with electronic structure. You know how
No.
the
So
electrons
other
in
group
which
four element, group four elements, others can be selected, no?
yeah, I mean the gallium is used. Gallium is heavily used in semiconductor. So gallium, germanium, silicon.
Hmm.
But silicon is preferred. Uh, I, I never thought about that why it is preferred, but I would more say that its atomic structure and how the electrons move, free electrons move. It has some advantage over the other ones. But yes, you can use the uh, gallium as well.
Means I
And
said that group four elements, has someone given it a try? Group four elements, if something better can be done with those, no?
uh, uh, I forget. Silicon is in which group? Silicon. Which group
Is
is
group
silicon?
four.
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah. Silicon is in which group?
Four.
Four.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. So silicon is in the four, and gallium is also in the four, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, so everybody in the germanium is there, so all these can be used, and they are being used. It's not like they are not being used, but I think it is more to do with the physics, um, how the free electrons are moving. Maybe it is harder or something. I don't know. I don't have good information on that one. Or maybe you have to do the implant from the group 3 and group 5, uh,
Hmm.
mm, uh, and it's maybe it is easier in the case of silicon because it has um, mm, uh, e- maybe that's the case. I'm not 100% sure that why, but you have gallium germanium based chips. It's not that they
Oh,
are not there.
oh, it's there, Acha. That's good news.
Yeah. And then, so basically, uh, group 4 is what you can use, and then from the group 3 and group 5, you do the implant.
Hmm.
So basically, so Mrityunjay, you understand, since you are in the electronics class, this is the fundamental thing here. So uh, let's just do the quick review. I think we have discussed it. So your carbon or germanium or gallium, they all have the 4 electrons in the outer orbit. And
Yes, sir.
then in the stable state silicon, so one silicon atom is surrounded by 4 silicon atoms. Let's call it north, south, east, west, and then center. So central atom is sharing covalent with the neighboring all 4, east, west, north, south, and that's how they are stable. They have like 8 electrons in the outer orbit. That's what it is. Okay. Now, what you do is that out of these 5 atoms of the silicon, the center atom, what you do is that you replace that center atom, like it is stable, consider it a net or consider it a big chain you have like that. And then in in one if you focus just on like torch, you take flashlight and you focus at one point, and just you are focusing only on 5 atoms of silicon. What you do is that you replace uh, the silicon with the either from the group 3 element or group 5 element. And then what happens is that if it is group 3, then there will be a what you call a deficiency of the electron. And I think group 5, when you do, then it will be one extra electron. And those, that is what is called the free electron. And that is what is carrying the charge from one place to another. That's why implant is silicon is by itself a non-conductor, but by implanting the from the group 3 and group 5 and manipulating it, you make it semiconductor. So that's the whole physics, fundamental physics of the computer chips.
Hello, sir. Sir, can we use is it possible to use carbon in case of silicon if in any device as a semiconductor?
I am not sure. I don't have much information on that one, but I would say that now carbon is also being used because yeah, carbon based in some electronics is not a popular one, but it's being used. I have seen that. I don't know where they how they do it, um, but it's not a popular uh, insulator which can be converted into semi.
Sir, we can use graphene, right? The graphene material. So it's carbon layer.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't have much knowledge on that one. I can't tell you whether it's possible or not. I mean, there are a lot of things possible, but you have to look into. That's when the engineering comes, right? So scientist is interested in developing the science, but what is the engineers? Engineers want to make it, cost effective, so that you can sell. So ultimately, that is the objective, that to sell something, whatever product you are making. And maybe that's where it is, but I don't have too much knowledge about it.
Yes, sir.
So I guess, Pankaj, is
Yes,
it time to call it off? I think
आज क्या हुआ इसको आर्यन को he could not unmute.
okay.
yes,
So you guys are ready for election results tomorrow? What is the
Yes,
forecast?
forecast is this is also quantum mechanical.
yes, sir.
So let us see what happens tomorrow. I think two states, they are just 50-50.
Oh, which are those?
So one is Rajasthan
Huh?
and Madhya Pradesh. I think BJP is winning. There is no doubt about it. But
Uh-huh.
Rajasthan and which is that other state where the election is there?
Chhattisgarh, Telangana.
हाँ छत्तीसगढ़ में तो कांग्रेस आ ही रहा है
Yeah.
Yes,
लग दिया है एंड
Telangana
मुझे
and Telangana, Telangana.
तेलंगाना में भी कांग्रेस आ रहा है एंड राजस्थान एंड मध्य प्रदेश बीजेपी इज कमिंग एंड राजस्थान आल्सो बीजेपी इज कमिंग बट देयर इज सम डाउट
Hmm. So what will happen to Modi ji ka asan? Will he be able to, or
नो
Rahul Gandhi will challenge him? Huh?
so no no
This
good
is
thing is
this is a
that
state
percentage
election, sir.
yes percentage wise BJP is doing well in all the four states.
Huh? Percentage of vote.
Yes, it is doing well. So I was seeing in the TV today, they are saying 23 में opposition जीतेगा, 24 में मोदी जीतेगा.
That is that is the okay. Yeah. तो कितने बजे तक रिजल्ट आ जाएगा कल? Maybe this
ये
time
तो
we'll know tomorrow.
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक आपको 10 बजे तक सब पता पड़ जाएगा.
So it means in my time I'll come to know about tonight then sometime.
No, 10 o'clock in the
Yes,
morning tomorrow.
yes, sir.
Oh,
So
Yes, sir. India morning means in
by
USA
evening.
night time. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll have to stay up tonight to watch it.
Yes,
This is
yeah,
like Pankaj, your cricket. I don't watch cricket, but election results I do.
yes, sir.
So what happened, guys? I mean, it was so hype, and we lost the World Cup, and then we defeated Australia later.
It's a totally, I think, final match pressure or something toss.
In
Those,
final match, Australia took the revenge.
Yeah.
so actually, the law of average took over. So you had 10 continuous wins. So obviously, the chance of getting defeated becomes more and more. Just like Brownian motion. In Brownian motion, the more time it takes to collide, the more chance is there that it will collide.
Hmm.
So same thing happens in this also. Because cricket, there is a probability factor is there.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Pankaj ji, जरा देखिए why Aryan could not unmute.
No, he's not even here now. I don't
Yeah,
see
he
yes,
him.
sir.
could,
Now,
but he tried many times. I was
Yeah,
seeing that. And
Sir, I think, sir,
Mrityunjay
it's a
very
network issue, sir.
yeah, network issue.
Yes,
and
sir.
Mrityunjay is doing very good thing. He's learning very nice things in data science.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
ultimately,
Mrityunjay is doing good. Mrityunjay looks like a good candidate to later on come to United States,
Yes, sir.
because the curiosity level he has, he will not be very happy in India doing the regular jobs. So I suggest Mrityunjay, you come for higher studies in this country and continue that one. And it's higher studies. Undergraduate is not free in this country, but higher studies, masters and PhD is basically free for Indian and Chinese in this country. You come, you get a teaching position in the university for 20 hours a week, and that is sufficient for Indians and Chinese to survive uh, very basic life in this country. And uh, pretty much people finish the masters and then PhD, you get even more money. You have and they continue. So because we have in India. There is no brand, and we have our supply of engineer and scientists. So if 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 some of them go to other countries, I don't think it's going to make any impact in the Indian system. So we should take advantage of that. Our young professionals should go to different countries to learn and bring the technology back to India.
Yes, sir.
And Mrityunjay, please send me your subject, means syllabus. We will
Yeah,
share with sir.
just send it so that Malikji can also look at it, and I'll look at it a little bit.
Yes,
And
sure, sure, sir.
your good friend YouTube and Google Baba is there. Everything is nowadays. I think I see even that MIT and Harvard lectures are on everything. They are available, so you don't have to go to MIT. You can simply go on the YouTube University and find all the information you need.
Yes, sir.
But sir, group discussion is always far better, sir. I think.
Of course, group discussion is better. That's why you need the classrooms, because simply one way traffic going to your head, all the information doesn't work too much. There is a limitation
Yes, sir.
how much you can grasp from that. That's why you need the guru sishya system, parampara, where
Yes,
somebody is
yes, sir.
explaining, interacting with you, because we feed on each other's information, right? That's how the science works. Nothing. I mean, do you think where we are, the new discoveries are happening because just all on a sudden? No, because we have been working on it, and gradually it is all the what you call um, basically little bit of improvement. We are doing it. Keep doing it. There is a word for that. What is that? Marginal improvement? I don't know. There is another word for it, which I was trying to figure out what is that. But basically, delta X improvement. That's what is happening, and and we keep doing it. So previous research is what is the foundation for the new research.
Yes, yes, sir.
Well, all of you, I'll have to take leave now. I have to go somewhere, so you
Okay,
guys can
sir. Thank you,
continue if
sir.
you like.
Well, it's 10:15 here also, so it's
Okay,
good.
all right. It's up
okay,
to you
sir.
guys, but I
Good
got to
night
leave
to
now.
all of you.
Yeah.
Good night, sir.
Okay. Good
Good night,
night.
sir.
Good night, sir.